Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 164 of this Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor. Now, it has been about 2 weeks since my last recording, although things all seem to be just going organically for you. My time is a little more fragmented at the moment, so I need to remember what on earth was going on. I seem to recall we just fought the great big battle of Rain, and I can guess that's because Rain has a reduced garrison, 68 of 150. And we are also with our top tier army. And I also looked at our captives. We have a whole bunch of people captive, including, where's he gone? Caden Battle Khan, who is their king. So, no, don't move, stop. So the Deshar armies will be somewhat reduced, and yes, of course, this does mean that we are at war with the Deshar. So, what are we thinking of doing in this episode? I would kind of like to take one, maybe even two more towns before the end of this war. I know that we were having money problems, although having looked at this, we haven't more recently, although I'm guessing we have a huge wage bill. Because I think we still had earlier debts to pay off, which isn't good. Although none of our towns are actually paying their rents yet, so it won't be quite that bad, but it's still pretty bad. And of course we can raise a little bit more through the ransoms of those guys and the ransoms of the regular troops that we have. I believe that we still have a fairly decent army in Senderfall, so we might be able to grab them, march on Javiksholm, take Javiksholm, march on Marleones, take Marleones, and we'll just leave the castles for the time being. We can grab those after the war, and then I think we'll probably try and sue for peace after we've got those two towns. That will be a significant amount of damage to the Char. I mean, even if we just took Javiksholm, honestly, that's two more towns that we've taken. And this first war was always going to be the most difficult. And then we have, 30 days of guaranteed peace, in which time we can do the tournaments, we can raise new troops, we can train new troops. So I think that kind of sounds like what we need to do. So first step is run over to Senna. Oh no, hang on. Just remembered that we were also basically out of food. So we will actually go into Rain first of all. And is there anyone here that I can sell things to? No. Quorum, do you have any rumours for me? No. And then Marketplace. Like I said, it's been a few days since I last played this, so I might be a little bit rusty on stuff, so don't expect the superhuman killingness that Klaus is usually renowned for. Let's sell some of this. Well, you really don't know. Oh, no, we have a bunch of food. I guess we visited a village or two on the way over here. Yeah. Fresh beef and chicken. I don't usually buy those unless I'm desperate. But we got a little bit more food. We can grab some more here as well. Let's chuck you to the top. In fact, what I'm going to do is move all of these up so I can see precisely how much food I have. And then we can make purchases accordingly. And actually it kind of looks like I won't need any more. If we're going to go south with our army, then we will actually be going more or less via Care Tempest, so we can grab some more cheap food from the quartermaster there. So I don't think I'm going to pick up any more, actually. Were there any dragons here for me to grab while I'm here? No. Okay. So let's hit Ravenstern, and then let's hit Senderfall. We'll drop off the army, we'll grab a new one, and then we will go from there. Are we the Marshal? I have a feeling we are. Although my controversy is probably high. Factions, Pendor, Klaus. Controversy is only 7. So if I am the Marshal, people should be joining us. Though that type of thing does not help. Okay, let's... Nope, not buying stuff here. I meant the garrison. There are no Knights of the Griffin, and apparently no retainers. Does not look like it. I think I'll leave the garrison as is. Oh, what I should have done actually in Rain was checking that they're still recruiting. I'll definitely do that here. You are. So I'm going to assume that Rain is. Right, let's hit Senderfall and see what troops we can raise. No major armies. We did just defeat a major army at Rain, so their lords will be reeling somewhat, and they'll be quite disorganised. And I was a little bit careful about leaving that battle because I didn't remember if there were any enemy troops, armies like that we weakened but not completely defeated. But no, apparently it was a complete wipe. So there was nothing there to hunt down and destroy. Okay, so yes, we do still have a garrison of 200 odd here. So what I think I will do is just promote you guys, drop you off. I'm going to pause the recording here, and then I'm going to switch out my garrison. We won't have quite such an elite one, because I think we need to leave that for sieges. And we'll prepare the next offensive. Back in a second. Okay, so we've got our army. We've gone with the... I think most of the success that we've had recently is because we have been fielding a strong army. I want to keep most of the Knighthood Order troops, except for the Silver Mists, in the garrison, so we do have that kind of extra trump card to play, should we need to. We are going to field the Silver Mists, Pendor Foot Knights, because they've been phenomenal. A couple of armoured bows, just to kind of make up numbers. Fancy Warriors for their shields. Armoured crossbows, because they're great in siege offence. Likewise, Barclay Sappers. We've got the Seer Favourites to train them up into Doom Guides. We've taken a couple of the lower level Mettenheim to get them trained up too. And then kind of a couple of Pendor Men-at-Arms and halberdiers to finish off. Now, I did get some comments a while ago, and it will be a while ago for you, though not for me, about my seeming love of Pendor Men-at-Arms. I don't actually like them that much. I mean, they're great in open fields against cavalry-heavy armies. For example, obviously the Jatu. However, in sieges they are terrible. The reason I like them so much is because they are something of a bottleneck unit in my attempt to get... No! In that case, I'm just going to... In fact, whoa, no, let's head back. I can't believe I lost Caden Bahadur Khan there. That would have been a big chunk of money. I'm just going to ransom these guys. Make sure we make the money from them. I can't believe we lost the king. We've been losing a lot to prisoners, actually. Prisoner escapes. We lost Aiden Redsword as well, didn't we, when we were trying to hire him? Irritating. Tavern's what I was going to check. Orders. That's not what I meant. What I was going to do was make sure that I have whoever here I actually want to hire in prison, and then I can sell the rest. Actually, no, I probably can't hire them because they're a Knighthood Order. You I'll keep, the rest I will be selling. Orders, sell them all, 9 grand. I could have made probably about 20,000 off Caden, even more in fact because of the strength of his faction. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. Right, what was I saying? Bladesmen. I really like Bladesmen, that's why we have so many men-at-arms, because I'm trying to train up Bladesmen, but it takes a long time to actually get them. Small, significant group spotted near Clovendarn. That's probably just one big lord, though. Oh no, I'm trying to get to there. Ah! That's really thrown me. Damn it. Very, very irritating. Oh well, I'll have to make up for it by taking a couple of towns. Oh yeah, I'm very nearly out of food here as well. Let's grab something like... Still have grain, like that. That'll be all. Thank you. Because I still want to have a little bit of space for looting. Hopefully we can do a bit of that. Do we have a campaign going? Am I campaign boss? I honestly don't know. Oh, and I need to move Sarah and Leslie. Message the vassals. I am the marshal. And I was not rallying an army. Skills, Anson. You are a lord in the making. Which means you need high trainer, which you have, high pathfinding, which you're working on, and high leadership, which you will get next level. And we got a bladesman. Yay! And a doom guide, even better. So those ones that we are actually trying to train, we'll just leave at the bottom of the list. Most of our actual training will be done outside of these massive campaigns, of course. Like when we start raising hosts of other people. Net change 95,000, earlier debts 68, new debt 16. So we paid off a big chunk of it, but again we've just lost a very big chunk as well. Thankfully we do have quite a lot of money in our reserve still, I think. I think we do. Alright, so what do we have here? 177 dervishes, 52 Einherjar, 31 Valkyrie. It's going to be tough. Garrison of 700. I wonder what Marleone's garrison is like. I think I want Javiksholm because it's closer and easier, but Marleone's isn't actually that far off, especially as we can get through the Jatu steppe. Usually fairly consistently, though perhaps our allies can't. We'll wait. Here come some more lords. Alright, now I think we have enough. So we've got Einar, Roland and Bodis in this assault. I might give them some villages in exchange for their assistance. Oh, yikes. There is not a lot of space here. There is not a lot of space here at all. Crikey. You know what? Have our infantry there, have our archers here, and our cavalry here. Give them a little bit more space to, you know, spread out in. And then we'll bring the fight to them. Let's see what we can do against this massive garrison, shall we? This is not going to be easy. Just because their angles are so weird. In fact, I'm being shot doesn't help. Stop shooting me! Let's take out these archers, shall we? Oh, this is a real pain of a castle. Nice to hold, though. Terrible. Though the breach isn't exactly well guarded, so it would always be at risk from enemy archers. This means that you need to kill their archers first. As indeed we are doing. I'm probably echoing sound from my speakers. That's still kind of high. There we go, it's better. Ow. Thankfully our front rank with all their shields are hopefully doing a bit of good. I think we might need to move our cavalry up a little bit, just to make sure that the archers have space to shoot. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the infantry in. I'll have the cavalry standing slightly behind them, just to make space. There you go. There we go. In fact, don't go all the way in, just stay there. Let the archers do their job. Much better. Yeah, I knew something was wrong because I wasn't hearing many shots going off from behind me. But now we've given them more space to actually shoot over the heads of our men. And now we're getting quite a few kills. Much, much better. How many did we lose? Oh, not as many as I expected. Apparently our front line actually did a pretty darned good job at holding them back. Is this a double wall place? No. There are apparently a large chunk of troops over here somewhere. They just not walked down yet. Does that mean it's better to have my archers up here so they can shoot across? Say, put them here. Then you're a bit higher up and hopefully you'll have a slightly better angle at hitting the people coming down those steps. At least that's the intention. Yeah, I think that is a better plan. Marvellous. May as well continue the offensive. I think we're already in. The garrisons just kind of collapse. Although we have, of course, had situations where they hit us on a counter-attack and then do a significant amount of damage then. I kind of wonder if that's going to happen again. Doesn't really look like it, though. There we go, Lord Roland doing a bit of killing. Marvellous. Getting quite a few losses. Like kills rather than wounded. Right, let's see what we can do then here. I have a feeling that this is just going to be a very costly war. Costly fight, attack, siege, whatever you want to call it. Though new enemies are constantly arriving. When we're up, is there somewhere I can put my archers which is at a better angle? I would very much like to know. In fact, let's get the cavalry, set you back there again. Just have the infantry going up. Oh, they are in fact counter-attacking, so yes, I think I will do this. Just to let our archers have a go at them again when they get back into position. Over the breach. That is a large breach, so they're very, very much uncovered and at risk of being shot. I'd much rather shoot them without risk than sending up the infantry units. Are they settling down after us? Right, what's actually up here? I get far enough up to have a look. Couple of archers. Eek. Okay, I'm taking a lot more hits than I expected. Zigzag a bit. Tough. Because they're all just going to sit over there. So unless I can bring my archers up to, like, here or something, then I think we're basically out of luck. Let's see if this works. Just have our archers, like, gathering in here. I'll have you stand closer. And we'll just hit them while they're on the ladder coming down at us. I would, however, like to kill these guys. Terrible shot. Quickly. Rubbish. New enemies have arrived. Now what does that mean for me? Yeah, you guys don't really know what you're doing. Like, I'd like the archers just kind of stood up here. I don't want you spreading out like that. I want you shooting at this lot. So I think you would have a very easy time of it. Maybe I can put you down there, and then you shoot up? In fact, yes, I think that's what I'll do. Put you, like, here? No, not there. Down there. Go. Just don't try and go that way. Yeah, this is going to be better. Have our archers down here, then they can shoot up along all of that stuff. So just make sure the infantry and the cavalry are charging, because we need... Whoa! Someone to hold the line, so that we can actually shoot them. Yeah, this is going to be better. And we're just shooting up here. We will, of course, take casualties too. I think we'll be alright. I do rather wish I knew just how many troops I can expect in this fight. We have some reinforcements coming in with more ammunition, hopefully. How are we actually doing? 400 dead out of their garrison of, what, 700, I believe it was? So we're over halfway. For myself, I had more than 300 and only about 50 have been in the fight. Well, 50 have died. So I think we still have a lot to go. Now hopefully we can retake this ladder here, because that was proving to be a rather nice position to stop them at. Especially as we can shoot them from behind. I think I'll stand here just to make sure I can't get shot. Do we have more troops coming in? Yes, we do. we need to retake this breach, please, people. Sooner the better. Right, so what I'm going to try and do is just grab these nearby troops and get you to stay in your position, which is back here. Come on, don't all go that way. Where are you going? Told you to fire at will, not to charge. Stay here. Oh. Nah. Not what I intended. You lot, nearby's. Stay there and shoot. Thank you. Not convinced about how this fight's going right now. I thought I was being very clever with this, but they just keep on consistently retaking that little area there. Oops. Taking a screenshot there, and I did not mean to. We'll use these guys and hit them from behind. Don't think many of them have got ammunition left. Well, it's not so much I don't think. They don't have much ammunition left. Things are a little less laggy. I think I'd be able to do some significant damage here. Though I am rather low on health. I'm going to get back into my little hiding space so that I can get a better overview of the field. Right, archers. Your job. No, it's not to go there. Damn it. How's that worked? Okay, we're back in a shooting position. Our infantry and our cavalry are once again doing their thing. I think I might actually try and back off back here. It's just annoying that the siege tower is just kind of blocking everything. Let's get our infantry and our cavalry just to stay there for a moment so our archers just can do their thing without interruption. Just hitting the breach. Oh, they're sallying out? I'd be totally okay with that, actually. Boo. Yeah, they are. Okay, they're doing exactly the same thing what they did in Pendor, was it? And it's just allowing us to really beat the living daylights out of them, quite honestly. New enemies have arrived. They're down to 580 something, so they have about 120 men left. This is probably their last reinforcement wave. And our archers are still in a rather deadly position to just keep that fire going. I don't know how much ammunition they have left though. But this is one of the reasons I brought so many crossbows, is crossbows can pretty much just keep on shooting. Because their rate of fire is so much slower, they use up their ammunition much more slowly, so they can be rather more strategic about when they're shooting. Here we go, we've made the breach once again. This is where they pushed us back from last time, but This should be the weak troops that they have left. Going by the number of glaives and things I'm seeing, I do believe that is the case. Spearmen, veterans, spearmen. Yeah, those are all low level. Let's do an all-out charge, shall we? Even the archers, particularly those without ammunition, need to take the breach and then attack. Unfortunately, all their war darts are doing quite a lot of damage. I think that's what did all the damage to me, which is why I've been kind of hiding rather a lot, but I think I can now start shooting again. Just try and throw in a couple of bolts, see if I can add a little extra here. Especially nailing scorpion assassins and stuff when I see them. 441 skill. Good, good, good. Because they're nicely on top of the hill, I can keep on shooting. Well over the top of my troops' head. Hopefully not into my troops' heads, because that would suck. Oh, that was one of mine. Shoot that guy. And then that guy. Anyway, I think this fight is pretty much over. Yes, I think so. Alright, here's another good spot. And me personally, I have done very little in this one. This has all been down to my troops. I might actually give this town to Roland. No, I'll give it to Bodice. It has the Valkyries, doesn't it? Bodice is in this fight, I think. Isn't she? It was Roland, Bodice and Einar Heribreeks. Just beating the last of them. Although I don't remember seeing many Vacavians, so maybe it wasn't Bodice. I'm sure that's Bodice's crest, isn't it? No, that's Roland. Yeah, I think that is Bodice. Alright, so we lost 27 dead, which most were unfortunately Silver Mists. Didn't lose only 6 foot knights, which is good. That's less than usual. Roland, Heribreeks, Bodice. So yes, this will go to Bodice, and there shouldn't be any qualms about that because she actually assisted in taking it. Okay. Captives. Ooh, rather a lot. Lovely jubbly. Are there any nobles? I'll grab the Pendors, of course. Not seeing any nobles whatsoever. So I think I'll just go for the warriors and the raiders. Boost up my shield capacity, and of course these chaps too. Okay. I'm going... I'd like to give it to Bodice, but I'm afraid that it's going to give everything. So I'm going to defer appointment for the moment, and then give it to Bodice when we're back in Senderfall. Probably once Marlians has fallen. I think that's going to be my next target. While we're here, we'll have a small garrison, so it'll probably come under attack. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it's kind of a nice way to goad the Dashar into attacking us, and allowing us to hit them back. Julia, you're not one of the ones I wanted to recruit. Right. Einar. Oh, we got some with you that time. In fact, because we are so close to Senderfall, I'm going to go back to Senderfall. I'm going to give Javiksholm to Bodice right now, and this will allow us to raise some more troops, because they'll be coming in to join us. So Roland's going to get a village, Bodice is going to get the town, and Einar will get the other village. So that's going to be, what, Jayak and Kulum? And Tyra. Okay. Let's just very quickly go back to Senderfall and hand that land out. Go to the castle. Enemy patrols near Talloncrag and Rolson. Significant group by Poinsbrook. Affairs of State. Grant my fiefs a vassal. 3 villages. One of these is going to go to Roland. Yeah, Raven the Bold, I'm going to banish you, I think. I'm going to grant Coulomb to Einar Heribreeks. And I'm going to grant... Oh, Frederick and Donovan are having problems. I'll give Elkberg to Donovan just to keep him a little sweet. I'm getting quite a few problems with my lords at the moment, which is not good. Frederick like that, as did Bodice, and then the big one, Javixholm, is going to Bodice so she can have the Lady Valkyries. Raven didn't like that, but I don't care. I'm definitely going to indict him with treason. Frederick really liked that. Donovan is happier. And then Einar Heribreeks. Is there a way of, between episodes, because this episode is done, I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to like gather evidence or something so that you can have an easier time of indicting them. Hopefully that will be the case. In fact, yeah, these little area here for Roland's actually a really good area. And Tyro went to... Oh, Tyro was already that. Elkberg was the other one. Huh. Oh well, if that wouldn't have mattered. No, that's pretty much the best setup I could have got, except for Donovan is going to get constantly raided over there. But so it goes. Anyway, that's it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like and subscribe button. It does really help out tremendously, and it brings more people to the channel, which is a good thing. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment in the section below. I do try and read and respond to pretty much everything there, so do keep those coming. And thank you. I did actually mean to say this at the beginning of the episode and I totally forgot. Thank you very much for all the comments that have been coming in. Seriously, keep those up. They are really interesting to read, and I do have a lot of fun interacting with you guys and getting tips going backwards and forwards, so keep those coming, please. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.